What's up, guys? Shockwave640 here today, and today we're going to take a look at the Tiny Titans. I believe this is wave 2. I know Wheeljack from a different wave than these two are, I think. I don't know exactly. I don't really collect these guys all that much. I do just have a few. I have Superion, Bumblebee, G1 Bumblebee, and I have Soundwave, and I don't remember what the last guy's name is. He's the leader of the Decepticons from RID. He's that wolf guy. I don't remember what his name is for some odd reason. But so here today I have Sideswipe, Wheeljack, and G1 Optimus Prime. Of course, all of these are brought to you by Dullcar, much like the review I did yesterday was. And yes, tomorrow will be the Cloud9 Shock Blast, or Quake Blast. I think his name was Quake Blast. I don't know why I can't remember his name. But anyways, without further ado, let's get in here and take a look at them individually. So we're going to start with Sideswipe. Let me get this out of the way. We're going to start with Sideswipe, so let's just get his card in here first. So we can take a look at that. So very nice durable card, made of the same exact material as the Titans Return cards and the Transformers Generation cards. Right up here is a little scanning code. So if you have the game, you can scan that code and you can unlock, I guess, Sideswipe or something. But here on the back, this is Series 4, and these guys are Series 3, so Series 4 and Series 3, but of course here you've got all the Transformers. I really want to get Devastator. I want Devastator so bad, and Kickback. I want Devastator and Kickback so bad, and Galvatron. I want those three. If I could choose any three on this, it'd be Devastator, Galvatron, and Kickback. Those would be the three that I could choose if I could have any of the ones that are on this. But you can see there's the rest of them. We have a nice picture of Robots in Disguise Kickback. This is 2 of 12, and it says Sideswipe. So, bringing in Sideswipe himself, we're going to bring the camera down because they're tiny. They're called Tiny Titans for a reason. I'm assuming it is to be a little trick as to Titans Return, so we're going to set Sideswipe there and just bring in a few other characters. We got the little blind bags. I don't know what these were called, but this was G1 Starscream. Moving him to the side, here we have him with a Titan Master. So you can see how he is with a Titan Master. Here he is with my little custom Creon Bruticus. You can see how they scale with Creons. They're all about the same size. But here they are with the little Target Masters that came with the Generations Legends figures. Here they are with a current Legends or Legion figure, which is Legion Grimlock, who of course I reviewed a while back with Spring Load. And here they are with Commander Class Prime from Revenge of the Fallen, I think is what this toy's from. It's either Revenge of the Fallen or Dark of the Moon. I want to say it was Dark of the Moon, actually. So, there they are with that. Now let's get inside Sideswipe to take a look at some of his details. So, the paint on these guys is kind of sparse, and sometimes it can be a little bit sloppy, but a lot of times I have seen it's really good, like on this guy. You can see the silver on his face, and he's got the blue there. He got this really cool looking hair, which I always thought was kind of weird. But you got the black hair down on his arms, and they did paint the back here in red, and for some reason, they kept the blades red. I wish they would have painted the blades silver, but oh well. You see his nice a little Autobot logo kind of molded in there on his chest. Coming down to the side, you can see his feet. A little bit sparse in detail compared to the others. You can see these like big wheels right here. That's pretty much it. No articulation. He's just a little bit bendy so that you don't break him, I guess. And he stands fairly well. I mean, he's not falling over, so that's what we have there. The next one we have is Wheeljack. So bringing in Wheeljack's card. So you can see Wheeljack's card, same strong durable material. They got a nice, really epic picture of Wheeljack there as if he was on the show, which I would love to see a toy made of this. This would be cool because I am a huge Wheeljack fan. There's a little code if you want to scan it to unlock some things in the game. So you can do that. You got Wheeljack. Of course, there's an Autobot. You got the rest of the little dudes right up here on the back. Now, if I could choose any three that I want from this, Shockwave. Definitely Shockwave. That Shockwave looks so cool. I really wish I had that Shockwave. Repugnus, because I am a huge Repugnus fan. I love Repugnus. I really wish I had some toys of him, but I don't. And for the third one, I would probably go with Twinferno, because I do like the Monsterbots. Twinferno would probably be my second one, or Drift, because I really like the look of that Drift there. But, so you've got that. The Spring Load looks really weird. That does not look like Spring Load to me. But oh well. Very nice card. And bringing in Wheeljack himself, you can see he's a little bit on the bland side. I do wish they painted him a little bit more than this. This is kind of this is sad. This is almost more sad than the Combiner Wars version of him. Probably a little bit worse, I would have to say, or maybe the other one's a little bit better. I don't really know. They really seem to be skimping us out on our Wheeljacks lately, ever since Transformers Prime and the Masterpiece. So, oh well, what are you gonna do about it? I still like this guy. He looks really cool. So you can see there's this little face right in there. You can see they did paint his eyes blue, so that's nice, but they didn't paint anything else, which is kind of sad. You do have his signature green and red there on the chest. You got some black there on the thighs and on the wings. I wish the wings weren't out straight out like this. That looks kind of goofy. I wish they were smaller and tilted upwards, more like this. You can't see, they are supposed to be mimicking the pose, sort of, that's on the box. I don't know why this has a cannon and this doesn't. It's kind of weird, but they are supposed to be mimicking the pose on there most of the time. But you can see his wheels there. See his wheels here in the back. You can see the front of the car right up there. Some nice molded in details. Just would have been really nice if they actually painted some of this in. Like, especially at least just paint in the tires, or just continue that red and green right here up on the front of the car. I don't even care. Just paint a little bit more black and silver on his head. I don't even care. Just paint something on him. At least they painted the wings, or the back of the wings, and didn't paint the front of them. You could see clearly the tips of the wings sticking out right there. So he's not exactly as good, but he's still a really cool figure. I still like him. He stands really bad, actually. He just doesn't want to fall over that time. See, most of the time I'll stand him up and he'll just fall back down. Unless you have a really... Once you have him standing, he's not going to fall down. So that is fairly cool. Now, my favorite one from this entire group has to be the Optimus Prime. Because I've been actually looking for this guy for quite a while. Ever since they started releasing more and more of these guys, I've been looking for Shockwave. All the combiners that they're releasing, or these little combiners, they don't combine or anything, of course, but I've been looking for all the G1 figures, basically, and Optimus, and a few of the others. But here we have a nice picture of what Optimus, or G1 Optimus would look like in the show, which if this is what Optimus looked like in the show, I would actually watch the show. But there you got the little code. If you want to scan that, you can go ahead and scan it and unlock some stuff in the game. So that is fairly cool. You can see he's got his little Energon axe, he's got his rifle. Very, very G1 Optimus. Rotating it to the back, exact same figures, because they are from Series 3. You can see where Optimus is next to Shockwave. God, you're so elusive. But that's pretty much it. He is 10 out of 12, and I forgot to mention, Wheeljack was 9 out of 12, so I think Wheeljack's also on this little card. So you got Wheeljack there, and then you got Prime on the other one. Now, bringing in Prime himself. You can see his face, something is going on that's weird about his face. Not to be racist, but he looks a little bit too much like an Asian Mega Man to me. Anybody else see that? An Asian Mega Man? Or maybe Doom Guy from Doom? It's pretty much all I'm seeing with this. He just needs an orange visor over his helmet, and that's like an Optimus Doom. Or Optimus Prime Doom, or Doomimus Prime. I don't know. You can see his little rifle. You can see it is supposed to be looking like it's firing, but they painted it gray, so it ends up looking like his gun's just pointy, so it looks like it's supposed to be that pin Optimus Prime that they have out, which I also really want. That's kind of weird. I don't know why they didn't paint it orange. It would have been nice if they did, but oh well. What are you going to do? Probably just end up taking a knife and just slicing that off, because that kind of does bother me. It looks a little bit on the weird side. They did paint his little smokestacks. They're silver. They painted his entire face silver. Metallic blue for the helmet, metallic blue for the lower legs, and red for the entire upper body. I don't know why they didn't bother painting any... Well, I mean, this is actually pretty freaking accurate. A lot more accurate than this. What am I doing? A lot more accurate than this. This isn't even close, guys. So he's definitely... So there's always that one out of all of them that is the most accurate. And this one, it would definitely be Twinferno and Optimus Prime. The other ones, not really. In terms of the wheel... No, not the Wheeljack. The Sideswipe Wave. The ones that are most accurate are Clampdown, Roadbuster, Grimlock, and... just about it. That Megatron looks really cool too, to be honest. I like that. That's cool. But so just looking at a little bit more of the details, you can see his Energon axe right here is done up in orange. I wish they painted his forearms red, That would have been nice if they put little wheels right here in these cavities. I know he's not supposed to have them there, but or at least put them on his back or something. I don't like it whenever Transformers do that and their wheels just kind of vanish. But you can see a little bit of molded in details in the inside of his legs there. You see where he's got like a little tab right there, as if it would tab into a spot in there for his legs to combine into truck mode. See his little wheels right there, and they have little cans up there. They tried not to paint them, but they kind of got sloppy down there. Just the standard red and stuff going on back there. See his rifle. That's pretty much it for this guy. He looks really cool. I do quite like him. I just wish they changed the head sculpt. That's a little bit weird looking. But other than that, I really don't have much else to talk about. These guys don't have any articulation. They're just meant to stand there. But they're really cool little collectible, tradable figures. They're really cheap, too. They're like $4 a pack, I think. If I end up going to the store this weekend, I'll probably try to hunt down the Shockwave and the Devastator and all of them that I really want to get. Especially Repugnus. I really want to hunt down Repugnus and Shockwave and Bruticus. Those are the three that I mainly want to try to hunt down. But that's pretty much it, guys. Again, thank you, Dolcar, so much for sending these figures, and I will be reviewing the big purple one-eyed bot himself tomorrow. So, well, guys, I am Shockwave640, and this was the Tiny Titans waves. What waves are these? 3 and 4, I believe it was. Yeah, waves 3 and 4 of the Tiny Titans figures. Pick them up. I definitely do recommend them. They're a nice little fun surprise. Granted, they don't do anything, and there is some selections in there, like this guy and an Inferno and some of them that do look kind of boring. And then there's also special cases where some of them are not even close to accurate, like Soundwave. They've done them in purple, which is really weird. But, well, I'm not at the meeting, so I can't exactly decide. So, that's pretty much it, guys. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you later. So, peace!